Got such a bad cold today. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey guys! So on the 11th of September, I was finally able to do my skydive for Hand in Hand for Syria. It took forever for it to happen because it was originally booked for the 17th of August, but because of weather conditions, it got postponed. On the actual day, I was accompanied by my mum and my dad. Unfortunately, a lot of the family that had originally planned to come could not go because it was a Thursday, so all the kids were at school. After getting up at 4:30 in the morning, we started travelling up to Glenrothes at about 6 in the morning. As I was accompanied by my dad, we actually ended up getting there an hour early. My dad is an avid listener of the BBC Asian network, so on our way up we were listening to it, and the guy on the show said call in or text in or whatever and boast about something that you're doing today. So my dad said, oh, for a laugh, you should text in and see if they mention you, and lo and behold, they did.
That's me!
Woohoo, check you out. Head in the clouds, quite literally, Zara. Zara, nice one. Have a good one and enjoy it. And he's feeling good.
Because we got there so early, I wasn't actually paying attention to the radio, and when it came on we kind of missed it, but I did get it on catch up, but a lot of my family actually heard it. Now, when the doors opened at 8:30, I was one of the only people that hadn't had training done because all the other people had been there before and their skydives had been cancelled. So I still had to fill out my paperwork, and then we went into training where they basically went through the 3 positions that we would have to go through when we were in the skydive. Actually driving up to Glenrothes, it was really foggy. There was so much fog as soon as we left Glasgow, and we were just hoping that it would clear up. Now when we got there, the guy said that we would just have to wait around and wait for the fog to lift. So when I went back at 1 o'clock, the fog had finally started to lift and the first people had already gone up. It took about 30 to 40 minutes for them to go up and come back down, and then the next lot would go up. So I was in the 5th lot with a really nice guy called Stevie, and it was his first time doing a skydive as well. So while I was waiting around, I was actually able to see my instructor pack away the parachute. It was so interesting to watch Rab pack that parachute because I'm such a neat freak. So seeing him like fold it and like put it in this tiny little bag made me so happy.
Final product.
So after that, my instructor Rab had to take my hand and take me over to the plane, and we kind of recapped over the positions that I would have to take when we were up in the air. So this plane was absolutely tiny. There was no seats, and because the plane was so tiny, we all had to sit on top of each other. After we reached 10,000 feet, the pilot slowed down the engine and gave the all clear for the doors to open. And at this point, Stevie was at the front of the plane, so he got to fly out first, and this bit scared me because all I saw was him kind of shoot off to the side instead of go straight down, and I just thought, shit, I'm gonna die. So when the doors actually opened, Rab told me that I couldn't move and that he would actually move me to the door. So then I took the first position, which was basically to wrap my legs around the bottom of the plane, to put my arms across my chest and to put my head back into the plane. So basically the only part of me that was actually in the plane was my head. The rest of me was hanging 10,000 feet out of a plane. So all I heard was Rab saying 3, 2, 1, go, and we just launched ourselves out of this plane and we just somersaulted, and then the parachute went off. And when he tapped me on the back to take on my second position, he told me not to look down and to look onto the horizon because that's where I would see everything. That moment, it was literally the weirdest feeling ever. All I could see was all of Glenrothes, all of Kirkcaldy, and it was absolutely beautiful. I could see all the bridges, the water, and it was stunning. And the weirdest thing for me was that in that entire skydive, I could not think of a single thing other than what was in front of me in those 5 minutes. After Rab pulled the parachute, he gave me a chance to steer it, which was so much fun because we did tons of little spins in the air and it genuinely felt like I was flying. So during those 5 minutes, Rab gave me a chance to practice my landing position. Sitting on the ground, lifting my legs up to my chest wasn't that difficult, but now that I'm hanging in the air, it seemed like the most difficult position to get into. At that moment, I was kind of scared that the cameraman was going to catch me landing on my face, or even worse, catch me breaking my ankle. So when it was finally time to land, I lifted my legs up as far as I could, and thank goodness we landed perfectly. That's not enough proof for you. I was also given a certificate to say that I had successfully done a tandem jump. So that was pretty much my skydive experience. Now because of your support, I have gone over my £2,000 goal. However, if you would still like to donate, my Just Giving page is still up and will be up for another couple of weeks. You can also text ZFHS99 followed by any amount between £1 and £10 to 70070. Now I would like to thank all my little cousins who helped me film my last video and didn't mind me yelling at them. I'd also like to thank Hania who helped me film my very first video. I'd also like to thank you guys who have put up with my countless Facebook posts since April and who have also supported me and donated to this amazing cause. So yeah, I guess this is the end. Thank you so much for all of your support and thank you for watching this video. Bye!